How we doing, everybody? Mike Martinez from Business Building Now. I got my partner on the line, Frank Donahue, and today just basically want to see if we can reflect with you guys on you know what I believe. I believe that when you have a bad situation come up, you can always find something that you can use to improve from that situation. So. Today what we want to talk about real quickly is, what lessons have we learned with the last couple of years of financial disaster that the U.S. has experienced? What can we learn out of that and maybe make our situation better? Frank, what would you say just off the top of your head, one of the things that you've learned?
Well, one of the things I've learned personally in the last couple of years based on what's going on with the economy and, the negativity and all the stuff and all the bad news and what's going on out there with job losses and unemployment is that you have to have a plan B in place. And, you really have to start thinking about putting something else in place. You can't rely on your company anymore because the days of, retiring with one company are gone. The days of, especially now, I mean, nobody knows from week to week whether they're going to have a job. So you can't rely on corporate America to take care of you anymore. You can't rely on your paycheck anymore, and you definitely can't rely on the government. I mean, you look at Medicare and Medicaid, they're going bankrupt. Social Security's in big trouble. So where do you turn? The thing you need to learn is you have to rely on yourself. Nobody's going to take care of you anymore, so you have to start thinking about establishing, a backup, a plan B.
Yeah, that's a very good, very, very good point for everybody to keep in mind. I think in my own thing, thinking about this, and we've talked about it a lot. I think that having a multiple streams of income that you put out there just to protect yourself, just to be able to say, what, if I lose this primary thing, I still got 2 or 3 other ways where money's coming into the household, and I'm not going to be scrambling. But if a lot of people, and I think this is a lesson that millions and millions and millions of Americans have learned, is that you just can't depend on that one job. You just can't depend on, like you just mentioned, you just can't depend on anything. You got to make things happen for yourself and have several sources of income so that, God forbid, what we've seen the last couple of years, guys, is not something, obviously, that's impossible. It's something that's happening, and it's happening for millions and millions of people. And a lot of people are just, scrambling now. They have no idea what they're going to do. So, would you agree with that, the multiple streams of income, Frank?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the biggest point that we're trying to, communicate here, and I think that everybody knows it deep down inside. This isn't new to anybody, but for whatever reason, some people just haven't executed and pulled the trigger yet. But on a positive note, I mean, not every single person out there is going to lose their job, but the ones that are building something on the side, building some type of a business or another stream of income or multiple streams of income, are actually putting themselves in a pretty good position where they could have a happy ending, if they don't lose their job. It's going to allow them to be able to go out there and still take, nice vacations with their family and go do some nice things, buy the brand new car that they've been looking at. And ultimately, if you build the thing long enough and you're dedicated and consistent enough with it, retire early and enjoy life at an earlier age, So these are all great things, all benefits that you have available to you. God forbid you have, an unfortunate circumstance, or even if you don't, you're still putting yourself in a nice financial leveraging situation for yourself and your family.
Right. And you know what, guys? The reason why we brought this conversation out and the reason why we're talking about this and made a video on it is because, Frank and I are in our own home business, and we talk to people all the time, and most people agree that, yes, multiple streams of income is something that I should have done, I should be doing, yet they're not doing it. And, why is that? Why is it that we're not doing it? And the reason why, and it's a lot more in-depth than we can talk about it right here, but we've created a conversation on that, a discussion on it, and you can find that link at the right of this video here. And that's what we're asking. We're asking you to, if this is something that you want to see why you haven't push yourself to create several multiple streams of income, why is that? So what I'm telling you is click on that link right there, and let's continue this discussion, all right? until the next time, and I hope you continue it with by following that link. But until next time, we wish you the best of success.
Same here. Good luck, everybody.